Hello guys, this channel is Wise Tech Engineering Drawing by Muhammad Abdul Mahbub, and today I am explaining you the topic projection of solids. In that you are having a problem on pentagonal pyramid. So this problem is for ITI diploma and engineering students. This is very helpful and applicable for them to do this subject. And I'm coming on the problem. Let us start the question, and this problem is for 15 marks for the students, and with my basic skills how it should be drawn and according to the question how it should be solved. Like that we have to do the three projections. So before starting, this is the XY line and this is the VP, that is the vertical plane, and this is the horizontal plane downwards. So on vertical planes all front views will be drawn, and on the horizontal plane on there you will draw top views. Okay, in the question, a pentagonal pyramid, this is the question, a pentagonal pyramid 25 mm sides of base and 50 mm axis length is suspended freely from a corner of its base. Draw the projection when the axis appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degree. Okay, according to the question you have to solve, but before starting you have to know what is pentagonal pyramid, how it should be. And pentagonal pyramid is having pyramid 5 sides equal, and this will be the pyramid like this. Okay, this is the pyramid. If you see this pyramid from the top, its top view will be like this. It looks like a pentagon having all sides equal, and if you see from the front to this pentagonal pyramid, it looks like a triangular shape that called as pyramid. Okay, in the question you are having a pentagonal side having 25 mm side, means this pentagon is having 25 mm side. Each side is having equal 25 mm of base and 50 mm axis length, means the pentagon is having the height of axis height having 50 mm. So according to the dimension I am drawing here. So to draw this, first we have to draw a pentagon top view here having 25 mm side. How to draw pentagon of having 25 mm side? With the drafter I am showing you. It is called a mini drafter. This instrument is called mini drafter. So 25 mm, and take your protractor. So to draw the pentagon, keep on one end of that line. Then from here you have to take it 72 degree, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 72, put a dot. And from another end, take your protractor on the another end, keep it clearly. And from here you take a 72 degree, okay, put a dot, and from that dot and your end, adjust your scale. And how much is the side? 25 mm. So draw a 25 mm side, and from here also same process, 25 mm side. Okay, then after take your divider, measure this side exactly how much 25 mm on your divider, and keep on the one end, put an arc, and on another end put an arc. Your pentagon will be drawn like this. Okay, your pentagon is drawn, and you can rub that arc which you have taken. Now then after you have to remove the center point, you have to draw in the pentagon a median. Okay, then another line you take, this is of 25 mm, 25 mm half is 7.5. On that point you have to draw another arc. This is the center, means origin of the pentagon. You have to label that, double labeling O in bracket O1. Then after you have to label these corners also. So to label this, before labeling what it is, pyramid it is. Here pyramid you have to draw. For the pyramid you have to label single labeling A, B, C, D and E. After completion of the labeling, from the each point you have to take the projection lines till XY line. Okay, till XY line you have to take from each point. Okay, then after you have to dark this line, how much we are getting? This line is of the pyramid's base line. Okay, now you have to draw the pyramid. To draw the pyramid, you need an axis height that is of 50 mm. So you have to draw an axis line 50 mm. So from O you have to take it 50 mm. Okay, but before drawing this axis height, first I am taking 50 mm. Total how much he has given? 50 in the question. So after taking, before drawing this axis line, first you have to see this O there. Here before O, is there any point is there? No any other point, so you have to draw it axis line like this. Otherwise, if any point is here, like from exactly straight, by seeing here from here, if any point is here, so you have to do it dark, this axis line. Okay, now after this drawing your axis height, you have to draw the slant edges for the pyramid. These lines are called slant edges. Okay, now your pyramid is complete. Now you have to label it. You have to, for the labeling, you have to see this plane pentagon from downwards. A, B, C is visible from the downwards. Okay, for the A, first I am doing A, you have to do it A dash. B is visible, B dash. C is visible, C dash. From here D is not visible, it is backward, it is invisible. So you have to write it in bracket D dash. And E is also not visible from the downwards, so you have to write it in bracket, and remaining O1 dash, O dash, sorry, and O1 you have to do it on top. Then after first projection is complete, you have to show the dimension, what dimension is given in the question. How much it is? 25 mm as said in the question. So write it at 25 mm, and you have to show the axis height. How much? 50 mm. So you have to show the axis height 50 mm also. Now first projection is complete. So now for the second projection, in the question what it is, axis length is suspended freely from a corner of its base. Suspended freely from its corner of its base means what we have to rest, this pyramid is suspended freely here. Means you have to copy this pyramid here in any angle, because in the question he has not given you any angle. He said you suspended freely, means it is freely suspended at any angle. Okay, to draw this you can draw it any angle, means this pyramid is drawn like this, you can draw like this. It has said in the question suspended freely, so you have to copy this pyramid at any angle. How to copy that pyramid means first you have to take an distance of this pyramid base, put an point here somewhere else anywhere, then put an arc here. So draw that base here first. Okay, I have copied this base here. Then remaining lines with the help of your divider, measure it and put an arc. Then remaining lines I will copy. Okay, then after this axis height is having 50 mm, so with this angle base 50 mm, I have to draw the axis line 50 mm from here, where it is, from there only we have to draw. Okay, 50 mm means here 50 mm I have drawn. Then the remaining slant edges we have to draw it. Okay, now the same pyramid I have copied, the same labeling we have to do, O1 dash, and this one is A1 dash, A dash, B dash in bracket E dash in bracket O dash, C dash in bracket D dash. After drawing this, you have to take the projection lines from the front view of the second projection, from this each point projection lines. And from the top view of the first projection, okay, after drawing the projection lines, you have to see this points, and these points you have to see where it is meeting, and you have to remove the points. AA, here it is meeting. For the second projection I am writing A2, BB, B2, C, C2, D, D2, E, E2, O, one more O is there, O1 dash, where it is meeting, I have to write O2 dash. Okay, after removing the points, you have to see this pyramid from the top. Okay, first I will see this line. This line is visible from the top. So this line is visible. So if it is visible, these points are here. So you have to do it dark. For the visibility, you have to do it dark. This pentagon points. Okay. Now you have to see this line A to O. This line is visible from the top. So you have to do it A to O dark. It is visible, so we are doing dark. Now B to O is also visible from the top because angles half portion is visible from the top, B to O. So here in this figure you are having boundary also. It is visible also, you have to do it dark, and here in this figure it is coming on the boundary, you have to do it dark. C to O is not visible from the top, C to O. So here it is not visible, you have to do it dot here. And here also in this figure it is coming inside the boundary. It is not coming on the boundary, it is inside the figure. So you have to do it dot. Now D to D is also not visible from the top. So in this it is not coming on the boundary, it is inside the figure. So you have to do it dot. So then after you have to see D to D. D to D is not visible from the top. You have to do it dot line. It is not coming on the boundary, so dot line. Now E to E is visible from the top. Angles half portion is visible. So here also E to O is on the boundary. You have to do it dark. Then remaining O to O, you have to practice line. You have to draw. Then after this is the second projection complete. Till here your solution completes. Now for the third projection. What in the question he said, draw the projections when the axis appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degree. Okay, this 45 degree angle set to VP. This is the VP. This is the VP. So you have to draw that angle 45 degree angle to the HP. Okay, here you have to take a point, and I am taking first the angle 45 degree. Here. After taking the 45 degree angle, on that 45 degree angle what we have to rest, as said in the question, when the axis means you have to rest this O to O on that angle 45 degree angle. So how to copy this figure on the axis? I am giving a simple method. First you have to take a total length of this line, put a dot here somewhere else, anywhere. Okay, from here after measuring the total length, I have copied, and each perpendicular line I am measuring and putting an arc. So to copy this whole figure, we have to do this process. Otherwise you can do by your process also. Then after, here you don't have any point, then this point is O2, and this point is A2, and this is O2 dash. Okay, then with this drafter, mini drafter, adjust your drafter according to that angle, draw perpendicular lines, light lines, because to draw the whole figure. Okay, then take your divider. On this line you have to measure this distance and this distance is same. So on that first line I have copied, means this point is D2 and this point is C2. Remaining point, that is of from here to E2, I am measuring this distance and this distance will be same. Okay, then this is B2 and this is E2. The same figure I have to draw here, means all A to B, B to C, C to E, pentagon is dark. Okay, now A to O is dark, B to O is also dark, C to O is dot dot, D to O is also dot dot, E to O is dark. The remaining axis line we have to draw. The same figure I have copied on that angle which is given 45 degree in the question. Then after you have to take a projection lines from each point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more, 7. Then from this front view of the second projection pyramid, we have to take the projection lines from each point, and after taking the projection lines, you have to remove the points by seeing these points and these points. A where it is meeting here. For the third projection, I am writing A3, B, B3, C, C3, D, D3, E, E3, O, O3. One more O is there, O1 dash, O2 dash. Carefully you have to see this and do. So don't leave any point. So now after removing the points, you have to see this pentagonal pyramid from the downwards. First you have to see this pentagon, it is visible. This pentagon is visible. These pentagon points are these having here. So if it is visible, you have to do it dark. A to B, B to C, C to D. Okay. Now we have to see A to O. A to O is visible from the downwards, means angle half portion is visible. So A to O where it is here, and it is coming on the boundary also. It is coming on the boundary, so we have to do it. If it is visible, so means you have to do it dark. Don't need to worry. And B to O is also visible from the downwards. B to O, where it is B to O, here you are coming boundary also. Here it is visible also dark. C to O is also visible from the downwards. You have to do it dark. Angle half portion is visible, so that's why C to O is also visible. I have done dark. Now D to O is not visible. Angle half portion backside it is not visible. D to O. So here you have to do it dark because here it is coming on the boundary. D to O. Now next, E to O is not visible from the downwards. So it is not here. It is not coming on the boundary. It is inside the figure. So you have to do it dot dot. Okay. Then remaining axis line you have to draw like this. Okay, now this is the complete solution for the pentagonal pyramid. First position, second position, third position. Hope guys, if you like my videos, please comment on my channel. If you like my videos, please share, like and subscribe. And this is very helpful for the students. Please watch my videos till the end. And please share, like and subscribe. Hope guys, if you like my videos. Thank you.